Hello, I'm Dr. Paula Fellingham, Director of the Global Prosperity and Peace Initiative, whose mission is to increase the level of love, prosperity, and peace on earth. As part of this initiative, we're creating an international youth parliament. The purpose of this video is to tell you about the International Youth Parliament, the IYP, and to invite you to participate. As I'm sure you know, young people in every nation want a peaceful world where they and their posterity can thrive. This youth parliament is being created to give the world's 1.8 billion young people a voice. Through their representatives, called IYP Ambassadors, young adults from every nation will have opportunities to be included in creating and the implementation of problem prevention strategies and solutions for today's global challenges. The International Youth Parliament is about global inclusiveness, value-based leadership, and collaborative solutions. We like the name Guardians of Tomorrow. The International Youth Parliament will consist of 4 highly qualified young people ages 16 to 29 from each of the 195 nations included in the United Nations. That's 780 carefully selected IYP ambassadors. Other young adults who qualify can participate but not vote. They'll be called participants. All IYP ambassadors and participants will be mentored and taught excellent skills that will prepare them for leadership positions in their nations and in business. They will be taught great communication and leadership skills, collaboration, negotiation and conflict resolution skills, and much more. They'll be taught by leaders and experts from many nations, online and in person at their conferences. Second, ambassadors and participants will research global issues, discuss them regularly, and meet with international experts so they can truly understand the world's most significant problems. Third, ambassadors and participants will become valuable resources of knowledge and innovation, accountability, problem prevention, and creative solutions for their nations. And internationally, they will meet with local, national, and international leaders to share their ideas of how to create a more prosperous and peaceful world as they work on solutions for the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. The International Youth Parliament aligns with the 3 pillars of the UN: sustainable development, peace and security, and human rights. Fourth, after majority consensus, ambassadors and participants will share their SDG declarations nationally and internationally using social media, print media, television and radio interviews, conversations with political and NGO leaders, presentations at high levels of government. One new SDG declaration will be created every 90 days, outlining the IYP's suggested solutions and solution implementations. My friend, with a large number of young people living today, it is abundantly clear that to bring about positive global change as rapidly as possible, we need to give our bright young adults a seat at the table. We need to connect with them, engage them, work with them, support them, and create the conditions that will allow them to actively participate in discussions about global problems. Only then will the international community, the people of the world, be able to enjoy optimal sustainable development, improved security and human rights, and increased levels of love, prosperity, and peace on earth. We believe that today's problems will be minimized in direct proportion to the percent of educated, mentored young adults who are working alongside today's decision makers to discover solutions and participating in the implementation of those solutions. Yes, we believe it is imperative to include our young people in the global conversation. The objectives of the International Youth Parliament are 5 E's. First, to establish a platform on which the voices of 1.8 billion young people can be heard, and upon which leaders worldwide can rely to receive excellent ideas from tomorrow's leaders. Second, to embrace inclusivity, as the IYP includes all qualified young adults from every nation as they study diverse solutions and collaborate with individuals and organizations worldwide without preference to religious or political beliefs. Third, to educate IYP ambassadors and participants. Teach them principles of leadership, communication, tolerance, negotiation, integrity, collaboration, human rights, accountability, and much more. And fourth, to empower them to create problem prevention strategies and creative collaborative solutions as they work on the UN's 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And fifth, to encourage them to be enthusiastic, active agents of positive change, using every resource available to them. The fact is, today's youth are connected to each other and aware of global issues like never before. They want to participate in discussions about the problems we all face today, and they want to contribute their ideas. IYP directors believe that today's youth can propose viable problem prevention strategies and innovative solutions. We believe that they can drive social progress and inspire political improvements. So we're working to give them guidance, education, training, a research and discussion-based forum, and a positive, effective platform. Yes, the International Youth Parliament will be a platform upon which their voices can be amplified as they thoughtfully participate in the discovery of solutions for our planet's most significant problems. My friend, our enthusiastic, bright young people who care about positive global change are tremendous, essential assets who deserve our attention and our investment in their future and in the future of their children. We need to teach them. We need to listen to them. We need to take their ideas seriously. We need to give them an organized way for their voices to be heard. And as you well know, today's young people face incredible challenges and even life-threatening risks. They suffer interpersonal violence in ways the older generation never did. And unless something changes quickly, young people and their children will be devastatingly affected by the adverse effects of the damaged environment. Right now, many of them are experiencing marginalization and struggling with an erosion of human rights and impeded access to justice. Yes, so many of our 1.8 billion youth are suffering, and the Earth's environment is suffering. We're talking about the well-being of the youth, the future, the health of our planet. What could be more important to pay attention to? Please know that I am not disregarding the thousands of magnificent, solution-focused adults who are working to improve lives and improve the environment. There's an army of amazing, wonderful individuals and organizations seeking solutions and working to fix our global challenges. I recognize and I honor them. I applaud their wonderful efforts, and I sincerely want you to know that today, like never before, in the history of the world, know that we have millions of young people, young adults who are yearning to be heard. Who is listening? Who is really listening and caring about their opinions and suggestions? Who is taking their pleas seriously? They have ideas about how things might be done in better ways. They talk about global issues in college dorm rooms and classrooms, at gatherings and in pubs across the world. In English and Arabic, in Spanish and Hindi, French and Punjabi, and hundreds of other languages, our youth are talking with each other and with adults who will listen about their concerns and their dreams for a better future. They're worried. They're frightened. They want a peaceful world and they have good ideas. It's time to listen. It's time to organize a carefully selected group of educated, globally minded, and solution-focused young adults who are empowered with authority to share their ideas with the leaders and caring adults in every nation. Do you know how long it took the good folks at the UN to create and come to a consensus before they all agreed on and ratified the 17 Sustainable Development Goals? Thousands of hours. And what about similar goals created in 2000 called the Millennial Goals? Those goals were not achieved very well. The 17 Sustainable Development Goals, will they be more? Just more of the same? What will be different? Should we not include qualified youth in our discussions about our most important issues? Should we not hear from those who will be the most impacted by the failure or success of the SDGs? And let's remember that today's youth will soon be the parents of the children who will be the very most impacted, right? Of course we should include them. Of course we should listen to them. Today's youth will be running their countries very soon. They are tomorrow's leaders, so they should be the guardians of tomorrow. I applaud the United Nations because they launched the UN Youth Strategy in September of 2018 to include a group of youth that advise UN leaders. That's wonderful progress, and we hope to collaborate with them. What we are birthing is an international youth parliament, young people from 195 nations who will come together to work on the 17 SDGs in ways that no one ever has. These are brilliant, passionate, globally minded, solution-focused young people who will represent every nation on earth. Let's teach them, include them, support them, love and appreciate them. But mostly, let's listen to them. Really listen, for they can be our guardians of tomorrow.